Alright, hi guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be looking at build 10.130. This is the newest insider update that they have out there for the public, and this is a pretty big update. A lot of people didn't think there were going to be a lot of more big updates, and I got a text in the final, like towards the end, but 10.130 is a pretty big update. Alright, so starting over here and moving towards start like we always do, clock has been updated in this build. It now has like a grayish tint to it, and it doesn't have a border around it anymore. Notifications has also been updated. There's no longer a border around it, and I'm pretty sure maybe not. I was thinking some of those icons might have been updated, but probably not. Wi-Fi / Ethernet hub has been updated. It's a lot more transparent actually than it previously was, so you can see through it a lot more now, basically. And other than that, there's no real change. Volume has been changed. It's now transparent, and it follows scheme color, which it did in the last build, but now it's transparent, and I think that's different. The 100, I think that's different. I don't know about that. Battery has definitely been updated because it's no longer ugly and it's no longer white, and it is transparent. And I think the 100 is different. I think they're using a new font or something, but I'm not sure. System tray is the same basically. Settings is the same except, whoa, glitch. We'll close it and open it again. Coffee. There we go. I didn't click on it the first time. Alright, now that we're in settings, it's basically the same, and I have one complaint about settings, and this has been since the last build, but I didn't mention it. If you hover over minimize and maximize, they don't change tone. They're exactly the same, and that's not a glitch or an error. That's just because the background color is exactly the same as the color those turn into when you hover over them, and it's not that big of a deal. I was just like, I don't know, it just bothers me for some reason. If you go into personalization, this is the big one. If you go into personalization and you go to start, you can now customize your list, and you can customize what you want on your start menu. That was in the last build, but it didn't work. Use full screen start, all the basics. Close it, and file explorer. Complete icon update. Everything, like the ribbon, it doesn't even have any more Windows 7 except for like 2 or 3 Windows 7 icons left. They have done a basically whole system overhaul in the last few builds, which is pretty astonishing because nobody thought they were gonna change anything basically after I want to say 1040, maybe, if we want to go back that far. Maybe, yeah, I'll just stick with 1040, but they have done a lot of changes. So the folders are different, the drives are different, everything else is different. Libraries, they have actually done an update for libraries. Even though nobody uses libraries anymore, and it's not in your file explorer by default, they have actually updated those anyways. And on the desktop here I have a list of changed icons. God mode now has the basically new control panel icon. Control panel has had an update. Command prompt possibly. It looks different to me than the original one did, and I'm not sure if that's a fact or not. But this PC has had an update. It's nice, and File Explorer has had an update. It looks just like the one from Windows 7, except it's a little more flat and a little more modern and a little less shiny than it was back in Windows 7. And that's not, I actually like it like that better than it was like plasticky and chalky. Or the and WinVer has changed actually. Well, not WinVer, because when you pull it over it's not that icon, but the icon that I'm using for WinVer is the default programs icon. So basically the default programs icon has changed, because it was green and now it is blue and gray. Why is this not aligned to the grid? There we go. Recycle bin icon is the same, which is okay because I like the recycle bin icon. Task view is the same. Cortana, I'm pretty sure has had some updates. Yeah, see, go ahead and tell me, and it has a little animation where anything I can do for you shoots across the top. And music has changed, or find song has changed. I think notebook has changed, because I think it was like a piece of paper. But Cortana speech still does not work in this build, which is pretty sad, but it's still fine as long as they fix it before the final release, you know. Start menu has had somewhat updates. If you install an app and it's new, basically, you know how they have the recently installed list, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds messed up, I'm pretty sick. All apps will have new next to it. It'll say new right here in blue, which is a really nice touch because it just tells you that there's new things. But one problem I have with this build, and a lot of other people probably are too, Windows 10 now comes with pre-installed games, just like Windows 8 did. And so you get the games out, and you get Plants vs. Zombies and Zumba Revenge and Toy Story. I really don't care that those are there. I just don't want any malware or viruses coming on there or anything like that. But like, if this was a business aspect, I don't know if that's going to be on there for like enterprise, but even though I'm running the home insider version and not the pro or anything, I don't know if those are going to be on there for that too or what. But basically, that's most of the changes. I'm pretty sure there are other changes that I didn't discuss, and I'll probably do a second follow-up video on it whenever I discover them, because I've only played with this for like 20 minutes now. And because I started updating it yesterday evening, and I did the restart 7 times like it does overnight when I was asleep, and I just woke up, and I know it's 9 o'clock, but I slept in, and I just got to play around with it, and those are the few changes I've seen, like straight up just looking at the operating system. But that's basically all of them. So like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, like, subscribe, wait I messed it up. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me how I can get better, do whatever you want. Try not to spam too much, don't troll, blah 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 blah.